So, thank you very much. I'm a medical student at Umeå University, and I'm going to present our project with a smartphone app called TAT3, targeting men prior to and after radical prostatectomy. As known, urinary incontinence is a common complication after radical prostatectomy, and the recommended first line of treatment is pelvic floor muscle training. And the aim of our study was to evaluate if a smartphone app might facilitate pelvic floor muscle training in this group. To do this, a new app, TAT3, was developed and launched in June 2018. And all users who downloaded the app and responded to the questionnaire before April 2019 was included in our study if they reported being planned for or having completed radical prostatectomy. In total, we had 251 men who downloaded the app and responded to the questionnaire. Out of those, 215 had already completed radical prostatectomy, and the incontinence rate in that group was 97%, and they had a mean score of 11.4 on ICQ UESF score. 34 were planned for radical 36 were planned for, 34% were incontinent, and the mean ICQ UESF score was 1.9. So did the app facilitate pelvic floor muscle training? We had 95 users who responded to the 1-month follow-up, and out of those, 95% reported that the app facilitated pelvic floor muscle training, and almost all users were satisfied with the app in general. And although all users were informed about pelvic floor muscle training and recommended to do so before inclusion, at baseline only 47% did daily exercise and 40% felt confident in doing it the right way. After using the app for 1 month, 76% did daily exercise and almost 80% felt confident in doing it the right way. So the conclusion of this study is that the app was appreciated by these men, and it seems to be a good tool for facilitating pelvic floor muscle training. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the floor?
Thank you for your presentation, and this is a very important study. But is it really good when it's 38% who use it?
Who responded to follow-up?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, it's a large dropout that we have. The data in our study is based on anonymous data, and we can't control who will respond to follow-up and not. And we have many theories about the users who drop out. Either they don't improve and doesn't feel that the app is good, or they improve and don't have to use it anymore.
And what about the ability to contract the muscles correctly? Because they feel more confident, but still they can do a wrong contraction.
Yeah.
So we don't know that. I think this may be very helpful, but I don't think it's the solution for everyone.
No, I don't believe so either. It's a quite big difference. Thank you.
Anna Koszlew from Poland, a physiotherapist. Did you manage to, did they answer after 1 month if they are incontinent or not? Because before, when they started, we could see those numbers and percentages. And after 1 month, what was the percentages?
Those results weren't done yet. We had 1 month and 3-month follow-up, and the results weren't done when submission deadline was for the abstract. But we have done further analysis on those, and they will hopefully soon be ready for publishing. But it seems like we have a significant improvement for the ones who had surgery within 1 year, both at 1 and 3 months. Thank you.
Just to follow on from Kari's comment about do you know whether men did the right thing, and our data from other studies shows that even when men are confident they're doing the right thing, many of them aren't. And so did you Do you have any opportunity to follow these men up to check?
No.
No. It would be really important because I'm nervous about advocating men being able to just go and download an app from App Store to do their pelvic floor training and not actually ever have a one-on-one contact with someone to make sure they're doing the right thing. I'm really nervous about this type of application being a replacement for contact with someone who can actually do the training, just because men practice, if they go away practicing for 6 months doing the wrong thing, it might actually be a problem.
It might, and we could see some of the users who did exercise and commented. There were an option to comment that they had done it for a long time and didn't improve, and unfortunately we had no possibility to contact them.
Its biggest utility might be as an adjunct to physiotherapy, where a patient can actually have this to reinforce what they're taught rather than going away and doing it by themselves.
We have one quick question.
Yes, Wendy Bauer from Australia. In our physiotherapy practice with men who are about to have prostatectomy or have had it, it's really important to focus on the functional use of the muscle during the activities that are going to cause you to leak. So you need to contract the pelvic floor preceding the activity that would increase the intra-abdominal pressure. So I'm interested to know whether the exercises that the app advocated were just up, down somewhere, or whether they were applied in certain situations where they're more likely to be wet.
They were training programs that you were supposed to do pelvic floor muscle training in different levels at
so not
times,
specific
but
to
not
the
specifically
function.
at.
And my second point is that incontinence will resolve over the 1 year period anyway in most people. So I'm not sure that your data is going to tell us that the app did this.
It could just be the natural course.
Yep.
That we don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you.